All right, shoppers, it is time to get down to business. We have the equivalent of our Super Bowl coming up because we have Cyber Week and we have Black Friday deals that are waiting for us just around the corner. So I wanted to go ahead and review what I think are the best picks from the Sephora Black Friday and Cyber Week specials. So without further ado, let's first get into the Black Friday specials. So first on the list is the First Aid Beauty Intense Repair Cream that you can see here. This is an incredibly moisturizing moisturizer, for lack of a better word, that I have used for years. Now, I also use this in rotation with other moisturizers because I'm very weird. I don't like to just use one product every single day because then your skin gets used to it. But this is a very good all-purpose moisturizer. And I will say that my skin does err on the drier side, and I do find this to be incredibly hydrating, which I don't feel about a lot of moisturizers. So I do really recommend this, especially for my friends with drier skin, or for those of us that really struggle with like tightness and moisture during the winter time. And this is arguably one of the best deals that Sephora is doing on Black Friday because this is gonna be 66% off. This cream is going from $46 down to $15, and it is gonna come in a larger container. So you are gonna be getting a lot of product at a really good value for money. So like I said, if you're looking for that intense moisture over these winter months, you should definitely take a look at this one. Next up on the list is this eyeshadow palette from Too Faced, and it is the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you what it looks like. I've had this actually for quite some time, so this isn't a new palette for Too Faced, but it is a goodie. It's a solid one. You can see here, it's got a lot of different matte colors. It's got a lot of shimmers. I will say the shimmers actually lean more on like the glitter side. It is a chunkier glitter. So if you're looking for like a finer, smoother metallic finish, these probably aren't the right ones for you. These are definitely like a bolder look with a bigger size to them. But I do love the glitters too. And you've got a really nice assortment of colors. It really does cover just about every shade you could need in terms of like a basic everyday palette. And this one is 50% off. So it is going from $52 down to $26. And if you think about it, for the amount of eyeshadow that you are getting, like $26 is an absolute steal. Now you can't talk about eyeshadow palettes without talking about the Naked palettes from Urban Decay. And I'm so excited to see that Sephora does have the Wild West one on sale. It's gonna be 50% off, so it's going all the way down to $24.50, which again is such a steal in terms of an eyeshadow palette. And like, I just need to show you like what a Naked palette enthusiast I am. Like, oh, and these aren't all the ones I've had in my life. I've had other ones too that I've like lost or used up. So I've had a lot of them. And I really love this Wild West one because it's got a lot of those great like warm golden bronzy neutrals that you need, but it does also have these like beautiful shades of like jadey emerald green. And I feel like this is gonna be a really good eyeshadow palette to pick up specifically for Black Friday because this will be a great one for turning out some holiday looks. So that way you can do like a little bit of a darker eye, do a little bit of green to complement your outfit. It'll be really festive, really fun, and I'm really hoping that they don't sell out of this one before I'm able to get it. Now we're gonna talk about a product that is seriously one of my favorites, and if you are a seasoned subscriber, if you are a member of the family, chances are you have heard me talk about this in my past videos. You'll probably know exactly the one that I'm going to mention. It is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is an amazing eyebrow pencil in my opinion. I love it because it does stay on very well throughout the day. So like if you get like a little sweaty or if you get, you know, just like a little glisten, a little moisture, it's not gonna rub off like a lot of other like gel pencils will. So I really love that one. It does also have a very thin applicator that you can see here. So you can really get those thin strokes when you really want to have those like individual little hair-like strokes. And it does also come with a little spoolie on the end so you can kind of like fluff out your eyebrows as needed. This one's going to be 50% off. So this one is going from $25 down to $12.50. The funny thing is that I did recently stock up on this eyebrow pencil. Should have grabbed it, but I got a couple boxes of it in my little clear containers. I stocked up during the recent Sephora sale, but they were not 50% off. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to snag this on Black Friday. I use shade 4.5 and I believe they go through shades 5. I could be wrong. I think it's like 1 to 5. So I use almost the darkest one, but my hairs, they're not actually black, so I don't use the darkest one. But I love this pencil and I really recommend it. Next up is a product that I use religiously almost every single night of my life, and that is the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. And I have it actually here in a smaller size because recently I bought like a little value set, so it came with a smaller size. Typically I think it's about, this tall in terms of sizing. Now this normally goes for over $90 and it is going to be $46. So this one's also 50% off. And this is an amazing item to have in your skincare routine. And like, just to show you, I am truly a fan of like the Murad Retinol Renewal Youth line. I use the Renewal Cream, which also has retinol in it. I also use the Retinol Eye Serum, and I do also use the eye patches. So like, I'm not joking when I say like, I really do stand behind this product. If you're new to retinol, do not start using this product every single day. I would say start out using it like every 3rd day, and then work your way up to like every other day. And then if your skin can tolerate it, then you can start using it every day. Every now and then I'll take a night off to give my skin a break, because I do have drier skin and retinol can be a little bit drying. But for those of you that know, retinol is an amazing ingredient that really helps heal your skin from the inside out. Even though it is topical, even though you put it on top of your skin, what it works to do is to kind of push out all of the gunk and the nastiness that's inside of your skin. So it helps, push out anything that's causing breakouts. It also helps, reduce fine lines, dark spots. It works on literally just about anything. I mean, I'm sure most of you all have heard about retinol, but if you haven't, definitely take a look at this serum because it is seriously such a godsend. Ooh, I realized one thing I forgot to say if you've not used this retinol serum or any other type of retinol before is that you should use it in the evening because retinol does make you sensitive to sun damage. So make sure that whenever you do use retinol, you're using it in the evening, like before you go to bed, and that you are using sunscreen during the day. And also, one thing that kind of sucks about starting a new retinol product is that when you start it, for about like up to 4 weeks, you get something called the purge. It can actually last for like up to 8 weeks. Sometimes it's just like 1 or 2 weeks. But because retinol is working from the inside out and it's really like pushing all the nastiness outside of your skin, like from the inside out, you are gonna get like a few breakouts in the beginning, but definitely stick with it. Don't stop using it, because once the retinol does its job and it kind of pushes everything out, then you just keep using it to maintain that beautiful, clean, glowing skin. So don't let that scare you away if you've not used retinol before. I'm not joking when I say it's one of the best ingredients out there for your skin. And for the last Black Friday deal, there is this gorgeous eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty, the new Nudes eyeshadow palette. This is one that I've actually been eyeing for quite some time, and this one is also 50% off. And so I feel like I'm so glad that I waited on buying it. I really considered buying it during the insider sale, but instead I decided just to stock up on the regular items that I always use. My foundation, my skincare, things like that. I didn't go and get anything too jazzy. And so I feel like, yay, like reward for waiting and having some like control and like not doing impulse spending. I feel like now would be the time to get this palette because Huda Beauty, I mean, obviously, like they have such amazing eyeshadows. They're very pigmented and they also stay on very well. I really like the texture of them. I have a couple, I should have grabbed them. I didn't, but that's because I had to grab so many things for this video. But I'm very excited to try this eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's got a lot of different colors that would work really well on my skin. And it does have a few like pop colors, some things that, I wouldn't necessarily try. And I also really like the shimmers and like the glitters that they have. So I am really excited to try this eyeshadow palette. Now that we have talked about Black Friday deals, I want to talk about their Cyber Week deals. And these are a little different. Instead of having particular items that are on sale, they're actually just discounting entire brands for a day at up to 25% off. And I am so excited because a lot of these brands are ones that have products that I use on a regular basis. So the first one that I'm really eyeing is on Wednesday, the 23rd, and that is when Sunday Riley is going on sale. And I'm kind of kicking myself because one of the products that I use from Sunday Riley, I just bought. I forgot to buy it during the Beauty Insider sale, and so I just had to order another one, and that is the Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. So I use obviously a lot of retinol products in the evening, and because retinol does a lot of work with like pushing out all the nastiness in your skin to the surface, it's good to use some type of gentle acid in the morning to then kind of like slough all of that off. So I really like using lactic acid, and I love this Good Genes one from Sunday Riley. It is pretty pricey, so I think this is somewhere like $80, $90, and I actually bought the larger size. It's the value size. I think it's like 1.7 ounces, and it's over $100. So, you know, I'm really upset that I just bought that one at full price. So we'll see, like if I'm able to snag, you know, one or two of these on, you know, the Cyber Week day, then maybe I'll return the other one. I don't know, I really hate returning products, so I'll probably just like eat it, but I'll still buy another one that's on sale because it will be such a good deal. I do also love the Sunday Riley CEO cream. This is a really good vitamin C cream that I use during the day. You wanna make sure that you don't pair vitamin C with retinol directly like together. So I always use vitamin C during the day, and I try not to mix it with too many other ingredients because like vitamin C, it's not super stable and it doesn't react well with a ton of other ingredients and like acids and things like that. It's fine with the lactic acid. It's like a very gentle milky acid. But this cream is a great one because I like that it's got the vitamin C in a very hydrating cream. Because again, vitamin C, it can be a little bit drying. So I think that this is a great one here. I can show you what it looks like on the inside. Looks like that. It does smell like oranges. So I hope you like the smell of oranges because that is definitely the vibe that this cream gives off. Then on Friday the 25th, we have Beauty Blender. I'm so excited. It sounds so basic, but it's such a necessity. Now, I did not grab my Beauty Blender just because like, ooh, it's Beauty Blender, but just to show you how much I really do love it, I always buy like the big value packs that come with the little cleansing soaps. And so, you know, whenever mine gets weird and I want to like throw it away and replace it, I've already got one ready to go. These tend to be a much better value for money. So if you can get one of these like little value packs and then get the 25% off, you're gonna be getting such a good value for money. And like beauty blenders, you're always gonna need them in terms of applying your makeup and things like that. So I feel like they are always a good investment and they don't expire like makeup does. So definitely take a look at getting these when the beauty blenders go on sale. Then the next day, on Saturday the 26th, I feel like I'm gonna be so busy this week, but they do have Tarte going on 25% off, and I am such a big Tarte fan. I have so many different Tarte products, it's actually insane. I didn't grab all of them, but I just grabbed a couple of them. So I do love their eyeshadow palettes, like especially those little like Amazonian clay ones. They have such beautiful colors. I recently got this one in my little like BoxyCharm box. They did a little brand takeover there, so that was really cool. And then I did also recently get this holiday set of Tarte eyeshadows, so there are so many different ones. So I really cannot speak highly enough about Tarte products. Honestly, one of my current beauty obsessions is their little Maracuja. I'm probably not saying that right. Their little juicy lip balms. These are amazing. And they're tinted, so they're tinted lip balms, and they've got them in a regular lip balm, and then they also have them in a lip plumper version. I just don't do a lot of lip plumping products. I don't really like how it feels and all of that. So I love just like the regular tinted lip balm. I'm using the shade Rose, which I really like. You just kind of, you know, just push it up and then it comes out, and it's just really beautiful. It's very sheer, but it does give good coverage, which I really like. And on the 27th, they have Kate Sommerville going on sale, and that is another brand that I use a lot of. So I really like the Eradicate Daily Foaming Cleanser. This is really good for folks that have acne, such as myself. Oh, it's so frustrating. This is actually a newer addition. I would say I've been using this for about a month, and I do feel like this has helped with my skin. I do also have a little bit of cystic acne, so I also take some medications to help with that too. But this is a really good, like, gentle foaming cleanser. It's not too textured or anything like that. The one thing is that it does have that sulfuric smell, very similar, like if you've used Proactive or something like that, it's got a similar smell. So I won't lie, I don't love the smell of it, but I do feel like it has helped in terms of like helping with clearing my acne a little bit. So hey, I think that that is a really good win. If you've got acne, you know, like we'll just do anything to help get rid of the acne. So I use this, and I also use the Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. So I'll use this one during the day. And what I do is I actually alternate between this one and using the vitamin C cream, again, because I don't use vitamin C every day. Sometimes I just want a regular moisturizer. So I will use the Exfoliate moisturizer. The one thing is that it's a weird color. It's like a bluish green, and I'm just not into that. I mean, the first time I opened it, I thought maybe it was bad or something like that, like moldy. It's not, that's the color it's supposed to be, which is super weird. But I should have known that because I actually have used this other product from Kate Sommerville. It's the Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment here. And this one actually is a funny color too, you can kind of see. Now this is a super serious, super intense mask. It's very gritty, and so you put it on for like no more than 2 minutes, and trust me, it burns. It burns like right away, but it burns during those 2 minutes, so don't worry, you won't be like accidentally leaving it on too long. But it does very well with terms of like exfoliating and really just like removing all of like that dead debris and nastiness on your skin. I try and use this like once a week. Sometimes I forget. If I'm being totally honest, this is not my favorite like mask treatment to do to exfoliate. I actually really prefer the Ordinary. It's that blood red peel. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but I will like throw up a picture of it. I actually use that more. I like it because it's smoother, and I like it because it feels like it works just as well, but it's gentler on my skin. And because, you know, my skin's not so great, I feel as though I need something that's going to not irritate or mess up my skin. So I probably use this like once every 2 weeks, but I do use the Ordinary one like once a week. It's good to do a mask like every like few days in the evening. So, you know, do what you want with that. But I do like it, but I will say this one probably isn't my favorite product that I use. Monday the 28th is probably my favorite day because, as you all know, this is a channel where we stan Rihanna, and accordingly, we stan Fenty Beauty. But to be totally honest, I do not like Fenty Beauty because I like Rihanna. I like Fenty Beauty because I like Fenty Beauty. Fenty is the first line that actually came out with foundation that properly matched my olive skin tone. Other times, like a lot of other foundation lines, they mainly catered to predominantly Caucasian skin tones. As we know, it's kind of an issue in the beauty industry. And so any type of darker foundation, it always went orange. And I have olive skin, so I've got like blue undertones. So anything with like red undertones makes me look orange. So with that said, I've mentioned this on my channel before, but I am obsessed with the Pro Filter Matte Foundation. I use shade 270. I do also keep a 290 on hand. In the rare cases that I get a little bit of tan, sometimes I'll just like blend, I'll put a little drop of the 290 in and mix it up to make it dark. But because I live in San Francisco and I really don't see a lot of sun, that doesn't happen too much. Now, I used to use Fenty concealer, but I've actually recently switched to another one that's more hydrating. Again, because I have very dry skin, I switched to using the Kosas concealer, and that one has been an amazing dream for me. But sometimes I will use another product as concealer from Fenty, and it is any one of their matchsticks. So you can see here, I am clearly obsessed with Fenty matchsticks. You can use these for literally anything. I use the dark brown ones a lot. Like I use the mocha one mostly to contour just right here. I will use the lighter ones, obviously for concealer or like to spot correct. And then I'll use the pinkish and the orangish ones to kind of highlight right here. But they're amazing. Like seriously, they are so easy to use. They work so well. They stay on, they blend beautifully. If like there's one thing you try from Fenty, I would say try one of the matchsticks because they're amazing. And they do also sell them in trio, so you can get a set of 3 too, which sometimes are a better value for money. So if you can get one of the matchstick trios and then get it at 25% off, you're really going to be getting a great deal there. Some other products that I love from Fenty are I think it's called the Fly Liner. This is their liquid liner. This is my favorite one from them. I really like it. I wish that the liquid liner came in more colors. I think I've only seen it in black and maybe like brown or gray. It's like another neutral color. I really wish that they would do like some bright colors in this like they do in their pencil liner because I just feel like that would be really fun and I would love to try it. I do also use their primer sometimes on my eyes. I alternate between this one or like the Benefit Professional one. I use primer on my eyes before I do eyeshadow. Otherwise, I typically don't because I don't really need it. And then I have some of my other favorite products from Fenty. So, sorry, I'm like droning on and on, but I really love Fenty products. I am so in love with their Killawatt highlighters. This is like my average everyday one. It's a mix of Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey. So these are just like very like bronzy neutral ones. Oh God, this looks so gross. So you can see how much I really use this one. And then another one that I love that like honestly I just did not think that I was gonna like this as much as I did. I love the Huda Beauty. So this is like a pink highlighter. And I'm just telling you, do not knock pink highlighter until you try it. Like, it is so much fun. It looks so good, and it doesn't come off like too bright or anything like that. Just make sure you obviously don't put too much on, because then it'll be like a big glittery mess. But this is a great highlighter. I love putting this on, especially like when I'm going out with my girlfriends and all that, or when I'm on a trip or something like that. This is such a good one. And then there's also this bronzer that I'm pretty sure is already on sale right now at Sephora. So I think it's called like the Diamond Bomb. I think that's what it's called. And I have it in this cognac brandy color. This is a great one. I would say this one, it comes on very light and very sheer. So if you really are looking for something to add a lot of color, you're really gonna have to pack it on. But that's what I like about it, is that it feels very buildable and you can decide how much bronzing you want that day. And I like that because certain bronzers, if you accidentally put too much on the brush and you put it on, you know, it leaves that little stamp mark on your cheek. This doesn't do that. This also does have glitter on it. Just keep that in mind. So if you're not really looking for like any type of glittery look, don't use that one. This is not my everyday bronzer. This is like my going out bronzer. My everyday bronzer is the Anastasia one, and that's matte. And because like I don't need a glittery face on a daily basis, but when I'm going out, want to like do it up a little bit, that's when I use the Diamond Bomb, I think it's called. And then one other one I know that you all have seen on this channel. I have this great little gloss bomb from Fenty. This is in the Fenty Glow color. It does also come with a little clip on the side. I don't use the clip, but you can use it to kind of just like clip it on your bag if you want. But I really like this because it's just like really easy, just like a little pot right here. And I think that the color is really beautiful. I mean, as you can see, I just always like tend to stick my finger in it like this. It'd probably be better to use a brush or something like that. Let's be honest, I am not gonna be carrying a little brush around with me in my bag. So I do like this one. It stays on very well. And I feel like this complements, you know, my skin tone very nicely. So this is an amazing one, especially for like you tanner babes out there. I think, oh my goodness. I think you would really like it. So definitely take a look at that one. So clearly I have a lot of money to spend at Sephora. Oh my God, no wonder I've been a Rouge member for years on years on years, because all I do is spend my money at Sephora. So those are my picks for both the Black Friday deals and the Cyber Week specials that Sephora is going to have going on. I hope that this helps you plan out your shopping a little bit. And if there are any other products that you saw in the sneak peek for Black Friday that you think I've missed, that you think I should go and take a look at, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because I am clearly not above trying new things. So, hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, I would love it so much if you could just give this video a little like. Just give a little thumbs up down in the corner below. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to my channel, so that way you can get all my latest content about all things shopping delivered straight to you. Thank you so much for watching again. My name is Lily, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, everyone.